Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. I was hoping to do an episode without having to talk about Aaron Rodgers, but here we are with some pertinent updates to pass along. Earlier in the week, Minnesota Vikings reportedly decided to move on with J.J. McCarthy instead of pursuing Rodgers, though some insiders insist that Rodgers could wait it out to see if McCarthy doesn't look very good in spring practices. Another notable event happened today, with Rodgers taking a visit to the Steelers' practice facility to meet Omar Khan, Mike Tomlin, Arthur Smith. Jerry Dulac was the first with that report and quickly followed it up by saying there may be no deal today. Rodgers left the facility after a few hours without a deal, but one wasn't really expected in the first place. We will see if he goes on a visit to the New York Giants as the only other team with a deal reportedly on the table for him at the moment. If nothing else, the Steelers should now have a pretty good idea of where they stand with Rodgers. The fact that they haven't had other veterans in for visits or any other reports linking them to other options seems optimistic for the Steelers. I guess we will see this upcoming week if they start to host others. That would tell us the meeting didn't go how the Steelers hoped, but right now there's nothing suggesting that. Mike Florio reported that his agent is the one telling him to take this slow to generate leverage, and that the Steelers have had an offer on his desk for nearly 2 weeks, and they haven't sweetened the deal in any way, shape, or form yet. That would likely mean that the offer was extended on Monday with the start of the legal tampering period. Could the Steelers have given Justin Fields an ultimatum of sorts to accept the offer by tampering, or they were moving on? Albert Breer called Fields collateral damage of the Steelers' pursuit of Rodgers for what it's worth. In other news, the Steelers re-signed cornerback James Pierre. They now have both of their punt coverage gunners back on the roster, with Ben Skoranek being brought back earlier in the week. That's good news for the special teams group. Pierre joins a crowded cornerback room with Brandon Echols, Joey Porter Jr., Darius Slay, Corey Trace Jr., and Beanie Bishop Jr. We will see if they add another one in the draft. Just today, Ike Taylor was at the FSU Pro Day working out Azareye'h Thomas. He fits what the Steelers look for in the position, and he's young at just 20 years old. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.